Greetings my fellow brothers, my name is Cryofan and I will be breaking down key moments during a squad match I played SSL. I will be trying to explain my choices and intentions during certain situations to give you a better understanding as to why I do the things I do and potentially help you become a better squad leader. Keep in mind, this is but a single round in squad and all decisions are adapted to the situations at hand and no two rounds are alike. As a side note, this is mostly with friends in my squad, so I can trust and rely on them far more and have to micromanage them a lot less compared to random players in a typical squad match. As a small heads up, I didn't assign my fireteam lead in particular, I just gave the people I know are the most vocal FTL and tossed people they know or get along with into a fireteam and called it a day. So the way this is going to work is as followed. I'm going to play the clip and then break it down. We're playing Canada versus PMC on Manicougan Ras. Alright boys, here's the fucking plan. We're gonna head deep, we're gonna try to destroy enemy backlines and just disrupt enemy movement, just give our team the ability to maneuver freely. Here I'm letting my squad know what our overarching mission for this round is. Disruption of enemy movement and supply. My goal here is to slow down the enemy, tie them down, and take resources from them, so our team can move freely, faster and more effective. This is setting the tone for our squad and my guys will always know what we're trying to achieve here, without me having to constantly change my mission directive. Here we see that the first point is going north from our main. Our main is situated at the bottom left, while the enemy main is top right. So for the enemies to enter the battlefield, they need to cross this river, and that is precisely where I want to set up my disruption efforts. At this point, we do not know exactly where the points will be going, but due to the first point being north, it can only really go center or further north. So we can ignore the bottom right corner of the map, essentially. So apparently this is going to be a northwest running, but if we can cut off their access to dam and all that, we might be fucking solid. So what I said earlier, I explained to my squad in a shorter version to give them a bit more context as to where we are going and where they should focus on.
Oh, so we're like cutting their supply line?
Exactly, yes.
Exactly, yes. Sweet. I like that.
Here I am just confirming my intentions with the one random player we had, as he was making sure he understood our mission.
We only know how to go deep. And if you think you're deep, we're not deep enough.
And if you like that, you should join Eagle Company today.
Do you wanna kill cunts, blow shit up, and get bitches? Well, fuck you! Join Eagle Company today, and you too can kiss dudes, blow guys, and get gatchy.
And they have a ton of vehicles.
Yeah, their vehicles are a lot faster and shit, but you know. We have the better side for this layout. Just more explanation to the squad that we have the upper hand due to the layout, but we need to be careful as the enemy have higher mobility when it comes to traversing the map. The PMC usually thrive on being fast and mobile forces, and this is something you should take into account when playing as or against the PMC. Rally's down. Let's start moving to this village to our north.
Killed you.
Copy.
Hey Rick, just keep 600 in
Yep.
in this logi. We'll build up a rep station and we'll help you to your next point.
As I get out, I immediately drop a rally, so that if anything happens, we have a way to redeploy. I rearm my rally in case it gets burnt, so I always have a rally on me if needed. We leave the vehicle there, as a small ammo box for mainly our lats, medic bandages, and rearming rallies. Here you should tell your guys that they should only rearm what is absolutely essential, as you will always spawn with 2 mags and a bandage. You do not want to be wasting precious ammo reserves on grenades and frag rounds or other non-essential stuff. Important to note in this clip is that I confirm the callouts of my teammates by saying copy, heard, or repeating what they said with confirmation. This will let your squaddies know that they have been heard and validated for passing on information. Only reply to important callouts to reinforce a positive feedback to the things you want them to call out to you.
That's fucked up. Kisses, we back.
Alright, we give it a minute here, see if something rolls by. If not, we'll start heading west again. I'm gonna go grab our transport just in case. You guys just hold that position. Yo 9, how's it looking over there by you? I give them a task and a rough time, so they know that they're to hold the position until I retrieve the truck and that they should be on standby to hop into the transport soon. After that, I see on the map that very few markers are placed, so I direct comm Squad 9 to get some information about the battlefield so we don't roll into an ambush.
I got it.
Hop in and start moving west.
It might be inside.
Short commands and all the information they need to know at the time. They already know that we're disrupting enemy backlines, so I only need to let them know that we're moving west to continue our mission.
Oh, it's damn.
How we stop that?
for notice.
We see the next cap is Dam, and as we're too far out to establish a proper plan, I just give them my rough intentions that we will be assaulting Dam. While driving, I watch the map, pay attention to where friendly squads are, and read the map for potential assault routes. Only when we get close will I actually know if our route is passable, because at this point in time we have minimal information about where the enemy is, and until I figure that out, I won't be able to form a good actionable plan.
We're engaging that at APC now, 7.
We can climb the rocks here.
Alright guys, we got the guaranteed layer from here. It's Dam Inlet to this is called up here on Rally.
It was in an MSV.
Nice.
We'll try to assault
That's 20
by the
seconds.
riverside. It gives us a nice defilade to sneak in. Once again, I instantly drop a rally after exiting the vehicle. The rally here will be highly useful, as it's A, away from roads so vehicles won't burn it, B, close enough to the point but also far enough away that random enemies won't instantly burn it if they push outside of their defense, and lastly, C, it is not in direct line between the two current points or the defense and main route where vehicles or people from the previous cap will walk through. I then give them my short mission of assaulting Dam, and the how by stating that I want our squad to sneak by the lakeside, potentially out of sight from the enemies. I keep it short because I know as soon as we hit contact, shit will go sideways.
There's people to our left, on the rocks right next to us. There's literally a guy on the rock right next to us.
Oh shit, yeah you are right.
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
can you knife him?
shit.
Knife him? Knife him? Knife him?
Knife him.
Stop. He'll see you, he'll see you.
Don't shoot him, just let him be.
Oh, I got shot. Climb up.
He's down.
Someone pick up SL.
Oh man, that would have been so funny, us just all running up to him just to knife him.
Who killed us though?
I don't know.
Yeah, like to the southwest, I think.
There's another marksman around here somewhere. You can hear him shooting.
The reason I didn't shoot is that I wanted to keep our position concealed, but also if our entire squad would have knifed him with several people, it would have been very funny. But I got shot instead, and this is how quickly things can and will go sideways as our position is now burnt.
Whatever. Here we gotta push.
Yep, push my move.
There's something coming down the road. Toyota.
Audrey.
Odgie and a Guardian, so let's stand by. Good hit.
A vehicle heading up to the south of
Lobby's disabled. What a fucking ambush, boys.
There's a SUV south of Alma.
I think there's one behind the lodgy. One straggler.
We'll head down, try and intercept with a tab V. If you can just give us some sort of updates.
We got one lodgy and one guardian.
Excuse me.
This is why I chose my assault route the way I did. It gives us the opportunity to ambush incoming enemy vehicles and lodges. My squad has a lot of knowledge, so me saying that lats should stand by lets the other members know that I want my lats to start the engagement and potentially cause chaos and panic for the enemies. Usually I try to keep command comms clear, but this information is important to the team. We were able to destroy one light armoured vehicle and disable a lodgy. This lets good squad leaders know how many lodges or vehicle pieces are in play, so potentially there is only one more lodgy mobile and the enemy has been hindered on placing more radios and habs or supplying their existing fobs. Not sure where this contact is coming in from.
It's through dam.
Copy that. It's absolutely okay to be clueless at times when it comes to incoming fire. As we ourselves were in disarray, I asked where the contact is coming from, and one of my squaddies is able to answer my question, so our squad knows where fire is coming in from and able to react to that threat. Once again, I confirm and acknowledge the vital information that was passed on. Alright 11, we are attracting a lot of attention south to Dam Inlet. You should have the possibilities to push north.
Good luck.
Here I used the comms to let Squad 11 know that we were forcing the enemy to react to my squad, and thus leaving him a potential route into the point and take the enemy by surprise. He acknowledges my call so I know that he received the information. Sometimes you're not able to pick up on something being said because your squad is talking, or you have a vehicle close by, or you are in contact with the enemy. With a simple copy, you can let the other person know that you received the information. If not, ask them to repeat their message. Beautiful work, boys. Beautiful fucking work. Every now and then, just let your squad know that they're doing good work, and give them some positive morale, even if shit's going sideways. It's not their fault that they're in a rough spot, and squad can become frustrating, but just by giving them some small praise, you can keep the morale high and your squad at fighting force.
Killed 2 guys on the rock by our lads. By that report.
Copy that.
Joe, there's
Yeah, sorry about that.
Marker.
You just realized.
That rock. Be careful.
Big.
I can't see it anymore because it's too smoke. I killed the gunner off the vehicle on the bridge.
Copy, good job.
There's one, the driver's still alive.
Heard. Just more examples of positive feedback and acknowledgement. One on my mark by the rocks.
We have a rep station at Firebase.
A lot of them are pushing up there. Drop markers and also explain what you're seeing or marking. In this case, a lot of troops are trying to advance. Information is a two-way lane. You expect your squaddies to make callouts, but they also expect you to make similar callouts on enemy movements or vital intel. Be advised, 2 full squads on Mark 5. As our squad is no longer alone in the area, I make important callouts to other SLs that are close, letting them know what to expect and where. We got them surrounded here, boys. Fucking beautiful work.
And we got a hab up. Amazing.
Yeah, buddy. This is to get my squad up to speed on the overall situation that is unfolding around them, and again, just letting them know they're doing good work. Yep, let's start pushing. We just need to overwhelm this point so they can't spawn in if they do have a hab there. I'm pretty sure they do. Here I am giving a small mission update that our new goal is to overwhelm the enemy by sheer force. My squad understands that they now need to push and get people in range to proxy the enemy hab without me explicitly stating it. If you have randoms, you should make this clear to them that they need to start moving and advancing if they can. Sometimes they might be in a good position to provide overwatch or are tied down by enemy fire. Don't lash out and yell at them to move. You are not in their position and may not understand why they aren't moving. So be nice and tell them to move if they can, and that it's important to all out push if possible.
David, you get regular strike, then you might need to strike damage. But you can't get it.
Oh, enemy tanks taking shots.
I think it's across the lake near like I-3.
Be advised, apparently enemy tank is across the lake,
He
northeast.
almost killed me, and that's the only area you could have shot from.
One of the fundamentals is the passing of information. Thus far, I have been only sending information to other squads. Is it important that Squad X just killed a light vehicle for my squad? No. So don't feed all command information directly into your squad, but filter that information. In this case, I saw the rounds impacting close to us and relayed the information to my squad as they might be targeted by said tank. Do I want them to do something about the tank? No. But I don't want them walking into enemy tank fire, so that's why I passed that information on. Alright, we'll assist stabilising this, but as soon as we have the point under control and shit set up, we're going to move on to offense again. Here I once again update our mission. I want us to stabilise the point, but also I want them to be ready, that once we achieve that goal, they're ready to move on to the next assault.
East 72.
East 72, copy that. Here I repeat the call out locally, so the other person knows I heard him and that I understood his information correctly. This might also help other people close by to hear the call out if they just got close enough to hear it or had gunfire and missed the call out. In this clip there is also a lot going on, so repeating call outs like that is really helpful. Hey, Screeching Eagle, what the fuck happened over there?
Tank.
Copy. Here I see one of my guys is down, and I don't know what happened or missed the call as we had heavy gunfire. You should try to stay on top of what is happening to your squad, so when in doubt, just ask them directly and react appropriately. In this case, there isn't much I can do about him being engaged by an enemy tank. Alright, all of you stay on point. Me and Eagle are going to set up the next rally. Don't be afraid to call out a singular person to assist you with a task and issue them a direct command. Because right now their team is in disarray and we need to take the opportunity to hit them hard before they can set up their defense again. Here I explain the situation and my intentions in brief. What I say here often holds true. Nowadays in squad, teams usually don't have any kind of fallback if their defense fails. So it's vital to take advantage of that by applying pressure by quickly assaulting next cap, forcing them to fall back and reorganize. Your team then has the time to set up defense for the current objective and get vehicles and infantry back into position while the enemy is arguing and in disarray. We'll go to move mark right there. I'll drop a rally, then I'll rearm. We'll see if that radio is active or not.
Artillery barrage
I'm
ready.
going to check that radio mark first. Here I talk in local, as the mission was for us only in the vehicle. No need to burden the entire squad with useless comms for them. But I do give my squad a short reasoning as to why we make an early stop. You can start moving, I'll rearm rally.
Enemy tank western side of abandoned island.
Yeah, their tank is on abandoned island for now. Once again I am passing on vital information. I want our squad to take that island, and it's good to let the guys know that a tank is sitting there.
So, Squad 5 is that point?
We were able to get across that bridge. My combat energy is checking that radio mark.
So, did your combat energy see any infantry there?
No, not yet. No contact. Keep information and conversations as short and brief as possible.
Oh, I'm getting shot by the light vehicle.
Sounds so good.
That was the light vehicle just came out.
Alright, 6, we're back up.
Careful, 5.
Yeah, squad 12 was being engaged by a light vehicle. Once again, filtering information. Fucking grade A, beautiful boys, well fucking played.
That was
no chance.
Oh my god, look at the timeline, what the fuck?
And that's it. Cryofan signing off.
Dude, that way we stormed the island like that was amazing, guys. Holy shit.
We ended up gaining tickets.
That was